It's time. Arise from your slumber, W.J. Brass. Okay. How are ya? Did you miss me? Yeah, probably not. My name is W.J. Brass, and I welcome you to this figurine review. Today, we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy United Deluxe Class G1 Universe Optimus Prime. Now, if you can't tell from this video, I won't blame you. I am something of a nerd that likes this stuff. Robots in the skies, yada yada yada. I used to do something like this with YouTube way back in the day, good old 2018, but then life was pretty much a steamroller and just ran me over. Stuff happens. But fear not, for now that life's shambles have relaxed, I figured, why not restart a hobby of mine? Blabbering on about hunks of plastic that you may or may not care about. Anyway, enough about me. This is, as I said before, the Transformers Legacy United Deluxe Class G1 Universe Optimus Prime. Yeesh, that's a mouthful. Honestly, I'm surprised this $25 figure even exists. It is very much similar to the Transformers Missing Link Optimus Prime, which is a very expensive figure made to be the 1980s G1 toy, but with modern super articulation. This does, well, the exact same thing as that, but at a much more cheaper price, so you don't have to worry about selling a kidney anytime soon. Prime's colours, the basic blue, red and grey here, are very on point with the original toy. If I only had it on me, it's in storage. It's almost like looking in a mirror, especially with all that sculpted detail being a copy of the original toy. A lot of people said that this figure looks, well, cartoonish due to the lack of paint where stickers would have been in the original toy. But I don't mind, as less paint equals more playability. This figure's sculpt-wise is, well, really clean. No loose parts to be seen. Pretty much a one-to-one with the original toy, minus the articulation. And look at that head sculpt. Definitely spot on with the toy, from the silver paint to the yellow eyes. Something we haven't seen with Prime figures in a while. Did I also mention it as light piping? Something that I really like with this figure is when you open the chest. As you can see, he comes with a clear see-through blue matrix of leadership. Unfortunately, he can't hold it, but it looks nice and is really different compared to other Primes that I've seen. That reminds me, he comes with 3 accessories, 2 of which are based on the original toy accessories, being his rifles, 1 chunky one and 1 slim one. The slim one is blast effect compatible. He also comes with his orange energon axe, which is just sweet. With these accessories, he can easily strike a pose. So Prime's posability, well, it's out there. It's really good for a deluxe class figure. He has a ball joint in the head, which allows him to look down and up that far, slight side to side, full rotation. He's got a full rotation at the shoulder. Arm can move out that far. He's got a bicep swivel, which is awesome. Bend at the elbow. No wrist articulation at all, which is unfortunate for modern Transformer figures. He, however, does have a waist swivel, which is really good. These 2 tires on the side, like the G1 toy, have a hinge so they can push out, which make way for a pretty damn good spread. He has a hinge at the front crotch piece, which is a bit of shame. It should have been 2 separate parts, but as one big solid part, it's not bad at all. He can kick out that far and he can kick back that far. Pretty good. He's got a thigh swivel right there, a bend at the knee, nice 90 degrees. His ankle's actually pretty awesome. He has a ankle pivot, much like every other Transformer, like modern action figure / Transformer, but he also has a ankle swivel, which is very unheard of. So you can be more dynamic with his feet placement, I guess. So he also has, it's more so for the transformation, but a 4-point, I guess, as well. But as I said, he's very articulated for a deluxe class. It's actually pretty impressive. Prime's posability, well, it's just prime. It's so good that a basic deluxe class figure that is 13 centimeters tall, sorry Americans, can hit these points of articulation. Don't even get me started on the transformation. Well, if you did grow up with the original toy, the transformation, it's very much one-to-one with that, but of course this guy has modern posability and a couple of different things, so it does change just a little bit. What you want to do, of course, is pull back this back section and just fold the head down like so, and then just flick it back up. Head done. What you want to do next is pull back the arms, and as you can see, rotate it around so you got this detail out in the front and the fingers facing towards the outside. Fold it back up and you can see a pair of truck lights. You want to do the same on the other side, like so. Next, you can do, I prefer to do the legs first because it's a bit easier. You want to just clip them in half and fold the toes out like so. And pretty much like the original toy, you just want to fold this guy down. If you, as you can see in here, like the wheels do clip in. Clip the wheels into the main bumper, and now you're pretty much nearly done. All you gotta do is grab this arm, shoulder into the cab, and there's this tab here that you want to tab it into there with that gap. Do that like so, and you want to do the same on the other side like that, and then you have yourselves a truck mode. Would you look at that tiny pocket-sized truck? It is just the G1 truck, just smaller and with a bucket ton of detail that got carried over from the original toy. The silver just absolutely pops with this truck, and I love the inclusion of the rubber tires, making it feel somewhat vintage yet very premium. Apparently he can carry the G1 and Earthrise trailers. If only I had them on me right now. But he can carry the Studio Series 86 trailer. Leave a like and subscribe and comment if you want to see me review that beefy boy. He can also carry the Legacy Laser Optimus Prime oil tanker if you really care about that. If you also really want to, for whatever ungodly and unholy reason, you can also remove the smokestacks for a cleaner truck mode. But personally, I feel like the truck looks naked if you did that. I 100% recommend this figure. It's a cheap alternative to what the expensive Missing Link Optimus Prime has to offer. It is a modern stylization of an older toy, capturing what fans of this franchise loved back then and what they also love now. If you did enjoy this review, please leave a like and subscribe, and until my next, well, whatever I decide to upload, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.